President Trump could suddenly be facing new legal jeopardy. The New York court has denied his bid to delay a lawsuit by former apprentice contestant Summer Zervos, who alleges then-candidate Trump defamed her after she accused him of groping her. Our national correspondent Athena Jones is in New York working the story for us. Athena, should the president be worried?
Hi, Wolf. Well, perhaps he should be. The judge's ruling allowing the gathering of evidence to proceed in this case is certainly not good news for the president. It's particularly significant because Zervos' legal team has already made some important requests. They subpoenaed the campaign for Zervos-related records months ago. And just in the last couple of weeks, Zervos' attorney has subpoenaed two companies, MGM Studios and the Beverly Hills Hotel. MGM owns the archives of The Apprentice, and Zervos' attorney wants them to hand over all documents, all video or audio recordings that feature Summer Zervos, or Trump talking about Summer Zervos, or Trump talking about any woman in a sexual or inappropriate manner, and that includes female apprentice candidates or potential candidates from any season of the show. Zervos' attorney also wants records from the Beverly Hills Hotel of any stay by Trump during a 4-year period ending in 2009. She wants records of Trump stays, also Zervos' stays, and records of any stays of two of Trump's longtime aides. And she wants video of the common areas and entrances and bungalow areas from the month of December 2007. And that's when Zervos says she was assaulted by Trump. The companies have 2 months to until the end of this month to respond to that request. And it's important to note these apprentice tapes are significant because, you know, we all remember the Access Hollywood tape in which Trump is heard bragging about sexually assaulting women. Are there going to be similar comments on these apprentice tapes? And then, of course, the biggest challenge in all of this gathering of evidence is the fact that we expect Summer Zervos' team to ask to depose the president. We know that Trump has a problem with making inaccurate statements quite often, and that it was lying under oath that got President Clinton into so much trouble in the 1990s.
And I take it there may be, at least according to Stormy Daniels' attorney, other women now with claims against Donald Trump. What are you hearing on that?
Right. Well, Michael Avenatti has mentioned other women in the past, and he did so again in an interview this morning on MSNBC. Watch.
They are not fully vetted, but there's at least two that I think are on solid ground. And I think that as the evidence rolls out over the coming months, disclosures are going to be made that my client was not alone as it relates to these payments, that Michael Cohen was not a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week fixer for the sole purpose of taking care of Stormy Daniels.
Two women who allege that they have agreements with Michael Cohen or Donald Trump?
Correct.
And women who claim to have had affairs or sex with Donald Trump?
Correct.
And these women, are they part of larger payments?
I'm sorry?
Did they have larger payments paid to them, larger than $130,000?
Yes.
And so Avenatti has made these sorts of claims before. It sounds like he's further along in the vetting process, but he hasn't offered any evidence or any further details. And it wasn't clear in that interview this morning that these women are going to want to come forward publicly.